This is RATSHAKER, a game about jerking a rat to completion and exploring a house that gradually starts to resemble the mind of John Wayne Gacy. Why does this abomination exist? Well, it's to find
the answers you seek.
So naturally, after seeing this nightmare-fueled game, I decided to 100% it. When booting the game, you're immediately thrown into the chaos. The only instruction? Shake. And after taking so long to figure out how to shake the rat, we got our first achievement, revealing some of the horrific sounds we'll be hearing throughout our entire playthrough. Why does he make noises like that? As fun as aggressively throwing this rat up and down may be, something started to happen that made me question the direction that this game was going to take me. Can you guys hear in the background?
RATSHAKER ensures your space stays problem-free in no time.
Can you hear the voices, or is that just me in my head? Removing the shit from my pants, from the voices constantly whispering, we carried on shaking our rat so hard that I started to feel like a teenager again, leading us to our next achievement. We've officially shaken the rat over 100 times, and the RATSHAKER meter still hasn't managed to max out. So we need to get jerking it, and jerk it we did. Maxing out the bar and getting told more instructions. Shake it. Don't stop. I don't know if it's just me, but this is starting to feel vaguely familiar to another type of instructional video. I don't know what's going on anymore. I'm keeping it going. Despite that fact, we kept trucking through, shaking our way to a maxed out RATSHAKER meter once more, when this happened.
It doesn't matter how much you shake me. You can't undo what has been done.
Was the rat just speaking to me? As confused as I was by the sentient little rat calling my bluff, I thought the best idea would be to just shake him more and see what happens. But that's when the game decided to introduce a new mechanic. Squeeze? Squeeze? Who will be choking their rat right now? So, like the good boy that I'm told that I am, I followed the instructions, because surely that can't lead anywhere bad, right? And after turning this little fella in my hand purple from gripping him like I'm a frightened autistic child holding a new pet, he spoke to me yet again.
I yield. You've broken my will, O great shaker of rats. The answers you seek are over there.
Right.
Beyond that hill stands a house that was not there before.
Yeah, I see
A
that.
house that has no familiar shape.
It looks
A
pretty
house
rectangular.
built by sin.
Right.
Go now, RATSHAKER. Seek what you yearn for.
Thank you. But what I yearned for wasn't to enter the house. I saw something else in the distance that piqued my interest. A barn that I didn't actually realize materialized a few minutes earlier. And with the completionist mindset that I have, I decided it would be best to investigate. There's a sign. Right. Oh no! I guess that's what happens when you venture off the beaten path. But we did get a double whammy of achievements, both getting killed by the anvil and ending the suffering of that poor rat. This did, however, cause us to have to start again from the very beginning, losing us a few maxed out RATSHAKER meters and a lot of jerk time. So after another 5 minutes of shaking my shit like I'm having a seizure, we progressed up to the house.
This is where it happened.
Well, what
You
happened?
must know what's inside. And there's no turning back.
Right.
You must find it.
Okay.
Abandon hope. Ye who enter here.
Right. Skeptical of following what the crazy rat that's been shook to high heavens is saying, I had to take a minute to process what he was telling me. So I opened the door to try to get a peek inside the house that we'd be entering, to get an idea of what might lay ahead. Right, okay. This is a bit weird, but behind that door was nothing but TV static, and the windows were even blacked out. What we were heading into was a complete mystery. Can I look through the windows? I want to see what I'm getting into. I don't think I want to go in there. After our time deliberating whether we should enter the house or not, our caution got us another achievement. Stage fright. Clearly the creators of the game saw this coming. My baby ass was not prepared for the horrors ahead. Upon entering the house, we were greeted with another achievement, just for going in. Okay, it's just a house. At least that's what I thought at that moment. Walking in the house, it seemed normal, and I was right in saying so, until we entered the first room and were greeted with a new instruction that we hadn't been given before. Feist. If I shit myself whilst trying to 100% this game, I'm not going to be very happy. That's when I had a wonderful idea as to how to relieve any fear that I had. If anything appears, I'll just shake my rat in their face. And honestly, shaking a screaming rat in anything's face would probably break the tension like a loud fart in a quiet room, but we kept venturing through this completely normal house, interacting with anything we could, until we stumbled across the TV. I can turn the TV on.
Are you tired of dealing with pesky rats that just won't leave you alone? Introducing RATSHAKER, the fast, easy, and fun way to keep rats in check. Just hold, shake.
Weird ad, if I do say myself. Watching it did, however, give us another achievement, and also a very strange, torn-up image that helps us progress further into the depths of the house. Little did I know, it's the same house, but slightly different. Being told again to find it, I started interacting with anything it would let me, choking out this poor rat within an inch of its life, looking for any clue I could. I even tried the TV again, but I could not have been further off. Is it going to be on the TV again?
Are you tired of dealing with pesky rats that just won't leave you alone? Introducing RATSHAKER.
Oh.
You killed him. He's crazy. Now he's dead. I can find your wife. The rat's dead. There's nothing you can do. You can't bring the rat back. You must quit the game now. You must quit and retry, because the rat is dead, and the rat is the only thing that gives you the answers.
What the fuck just happened? Knowing now that we can't risk the death of this silly little fella in my hand, I decided to look elsewhere for clues, in rooms that I don't usually have the nuts to enter, leading us to a bizarre red room with a crib full of rats and more jumping out of the vents to give us the next clue as to what we're trying to find. Right. Yep. An image of a woman's eye. Slightly concerning, but it is what it is. What's the goal of this game? I don't know anymore. I thought it was just going to be shake the rat. Funny, it's, seems to be a little bit more than that. I simultaneously love and hate this at the same time. Confused, scared, and with brown in my pants, I dredged through the floating flesh piles to a much darker room. And the curveball I was thrown when we got there not only got us an achievement, but gave us a way to light up whatever was coming. Oh. We have a rat glow stick. Trying to find more answers, I decided it would be a brilliant idea to check the stove.
Stop running.
Huh? Well, that clearly wasn't the right place to look, and with me and the rat cooked, we had to look around again for the final piece of this horrific image. Deciding that we should check the bathroom, we found a little more than we bargained for. Right, well that's that. We moved on from all of the exploding shit, from the stove to the bathroom, and stumbled across an empty room with a spotlight, which surely would be the direction we need to head in. Finding another TV that I, for some reason, after the rat was killed by the last one, decided to interact with again. You can quite literally see the fear in my eyes as I wait for something to happen. I had a feeling it was going to do that. But we managed to find the door that led us deeper into the fiery pits of hell that this game was developed in. And believe it or not, this is where the game got even more unsettling, having to traverse through corridors of iron bars and black sheets, with nothing but a glowing rat in my hand to light the darkness. That's when we found it, in a clump of blurred out flesh on the wall, another piece of the picture. Oh, I can do a thing to this. Right. Okay. And with a brief look at what the image could be shaping up to be, it looks like someone going to strangle a woman. Weirdly, this isn't the strangest thing we've come across in the game. So we walked through the door into a maze of metal bars that I miraculously got through without a single issue. Have I got a massive brain or what? But once we made it through, the rat started talking again.
I can smell it.
Okay.
Down there.
Down where?
I wonder if she knows what
Sure.
Enough. Your iniquities have led you here. There's no going back now.
Guess not. I can't
Face
unplay
the
this game.
truth.
And facing the truth is exactly what I planned on doing. Walking through the final door with the full picture of a woman fearing for her life, finding myself in yet another bizarre basement, with a little more to it than I expected.
Face us.
Exploring deeper, we found something unexpected, to say the least. The poop room. Oh, there's a room here. It's a lot of shit in buckets, and a lot of shit in toilets. Possibly the greatest thing to feature in this game, but we couldn't stay and bask in the glory of the poop room for long. We had answers to find, so we scurried through the rest of this basement until we stumbled across the final room, where the rat would explain what it was we were truly looking for. Shot some shit out of
Look
it.
at what you've done.
What have I done?
What started with vows of love now ends wrapped up in plastic.
I didn't do this!
Reduced to Ratford.
What?
You are the wife shaker.
I shook my wife? Right. And with that, the final achievement was received. Wife shaker. What if we haven't 100%ed it? We've 100%ed it. We have officially 100%ed RATSHAKER.